Milton, I picked up Zoe. Where are you?
I'm picking up my buddy. You and Zoe take a taxi home.
Daddy, you're my dad. I don't like this boy.
Why didn't you tell me? You forced Zoe to go home for money. And you hid that $500?
It's normal for teens to play rough. No need to call it bullying.
Didn't you see Zoe's injuries? Or how Casey robbed Zoe? Let's get a divorce.
All rise.
The defendant acted in self-defense, released immediately.
Thanks for saving our family. Thank you.
Just doing my job.
This is the first domestic self-defense acquittal, and it upholds lawyer Rosalie's 100% win rate legend.
Mommy, I don't want to get dressed or go to school. They'll bully me at school.
Miss Hurst, the child has severe trauma from the bullying. She needs extra care from her family. That's the only way she'll improve.
Zoo, be good. No school today. Let's go see the bully get punished. Daddy's already punishing the bad guy for you.
Really?
Of course it is. Senior, why the sudden call?
I heard about your family's case. You used to be the top lawyer in the field. Your 100% win rate is still a legend, and you left it all to your husband.
I promised myself I'd focus entirely on my family.
So mediation was your idea too?
What mediation? I explicitly refused any mediation.
But I heard Milton sign the settlement today.
He signed the settlement?
Hello. The number you dialed is unavailable. Please try again later.
I'll start with 3 drinks. First one is for my buddy Milton. Thanks for accepting the mediation. Give Casey another chance. Today is his 14th birthday.
Thanks, Uncle Joe. I just wanted to play with her. I didn't think it'd turn out like this. I'll be more careful from now on.
Senior, no need for formalities with me. Rosalie's just overreacting. What bullying? It's just kids being kids. She insisted on taking it to court.
Milton, no offense, but your wife is way over her head. Senior sister Rachel was our top law student and the star lawyer at Mason. Rosalie actually thought she'd win in court. How ridiculous.
Milton, you were the heartthrob back then. Why did you choose someone like Rosalie?
Exactly. Speaking of which, we thought you two were a couple.
What are you talking about? Milton and I are just buddies. Don't try to set us up, right, buddy?
What do you mean? One's a CEO, the other's a top lawyer. You're such a match. Milton, dump Rosalie and be with Rachel instead.
Now you're going too far. Come, one more drink. To my friendship with Milton?
Cheers.
All right. Enough about me. Today's star is senior sister Rachel. She's about to be a partner at Mason. Truly the most amazing woman I know.
Isn't this senior sister Rachel's favorite flower? Red tulips. Milton, and you said you didn't have feelings for her, hiding it from us like that.
I like red roses.
Red tulip suit, you better. Trust me. They represent deep and passionate love.
Loving someone secretly as a friend. Milton, you're so lost in your own fantasy. This last glass is for my good brother, Milton, for helping me find a house since I returned, for recommending jobs to me, and even picking up my kid from school. Say no more. It's all in the wine.
Drink the wedding toast.
Cheers.
Cross cups. Drink cross cups.
Good brother. Casey and I were kicked out by the landlord.
Don't worry, I'll be there right away.
What's going on?
My brother has an emergency. I need to handle it.
Milton, I've picked up Zoe. Where are you?
I have to pick up my brother. You and Zoe take a taxi home.
So the brother he mentioned was Rachel all along? Such deep brotherly love.
Uncle Joe, you've already done a cross-cup drink with Mom. Should I start calling you Dad?
That's right, Milton. Didn't I say back then? If I had a kid, you'd be the godfather. You didn't forget, did you?
I haven't forgotten. I'll always be your strongest support.
Dad, you're my dad. I don't like this boy. He always bullies me at school. I don't want you to be his dad.
What are you doing here? And why bring the child?
Why did you sign the settlement without me? I told you I wouldn't accept any mediation.
It's normal for kids to mess around. There's no need to call it bullying. Are you really going to sue senior sister Rachel? Rachel is a top lawyer. And you just stay at home all day. Do you even know the first thing about law?
Milton, that's no way to talk. Come here, Rosalie. I apologize for Milton. Let's leave it in the wine. Disgusting. Fine. Go comfort your little wife. She's not as open-minded as I am.
Rosalie, I was drunk earlier. I was just joking. Don't take it seriously.
But I'm perfectly sober. Let's get a divorce. Let's get a divorce. You can keep everything else. Zoe stays with me.
Can you stop making a scene? Don't forget your status. You're the wife of a CEO. Your marriage isn't just for you to decide. And divorcing me right after clashing with Rachel? How is Rachel supposed to face people?
Even now, all you care about is Rachel.
I told you, we're just like brothers. You and Zoe go home first. I'll be back once I'm done here. I said, we're just like brothers.
Be a good girl, Zoo. Drink your milk and go to sleep. This is the birthday gift from Dad. You used to treasure it so much. Why is it in the trash?
Because Dad is mean.
Honey, let's leave Dad, okay?
Okay.
So, when I proposed those 30 seconds, you hesitated. Whose face were you actually hoping for? You. Will you marry me?
I do.
Lawyer Hurst, I really like you. I hope to become a lawyer like you someday. Can I get your autograph on your book?
Of course.
Thank you.
Senior brother, this is my final work, because I'm getting married soon. I have some documents for you to sign.
Today seems to be our wedding anniversary. How do you want to celebrate?
Let's just have dinner at home. I actually have something to tell you too. Think of it as our final goodbye. It suddenly started raining. Luckily, the flowers and wine are fine. You rascal! After all these years, you still use my birthday as the passcode. Don't tell me. You have a crush on me? Such close friends who know everything. You have this book? This book is mine now. Rose is my idol. Besides, Rosalie probably wouldn't understand such a professional law book anyway.
No idea where it came from. It's yours. What are you doing here?
Today is your wedding anniversary. I knew you wouldn't know how to please her. So, as your pal, I handled the preparations myself. I'm going to shower first. I remember the bathroom is over there.
Rosalie's pajamas are inside. Wear those for now.
How did you forget again? I don't like those pink, frilly, lacy girl clothes. Just give me one of your shirts or t-shirts.
Okay.
Milton, hurry up!
Here.
I'm not feeling very well. I'm going to rest in my room. Don't! We're about to open the wine.
Ignore her. Just the two of us will drink.
Rosalie, have you decided on your comeback? With your qualifications. It was a shame you left the legal world.
I've decided, senior brother, I'm restarting my career. But I have one condition. The first case of my comeback will be my daughter's school bullying case. Zoo. Even without a dad. Mom can get revenge for you. From now on, I need you to do something for me. Remember, if Casey bullies you again, just say that you can give him money. Then bring him home. And give him your piggy bank.
Why?
Be good. Just do what Mommy says. Remember, you must lure Casey to our home. Got it?
I got it. Don't cry, Mommy. I'll do whatever you say. If you and Daddy want to live apart, Zoe wants to be with Mommy.
What's this about?
It's nothing. I just got this playing games at school. Daddy told me not to tell.
Okay, Mommy won't ask anymore. I won't let Casey off with just bullying. That's too easy on you all. I'll have him convicted of burglary and rot in jail. My anniversary turned into a tryst for Rachel and Milton. How ridiculous. Milton and I used to drink together often. I was the one taking care of him. Sometimes we'd even share a bed when we drank too much. You don't mind, do you? Suit yourselves. Rosalie, you're really keeping your cool. I want to see how much longer you can take this. Teacher, I want to transfer Zoe to another school.
Zoe's mom, are you sure you want to transfer her?
Yes. I feel this environment is no longer suitable for Zoe.
I understand. So today I took it upon myself to invite Casey's parents as well. You can have a proper talk. Casey's parents, you're finally here.
Teacher, are you saying this is Casey's father?
Zoo's mom, why do you always focus on children's squabbles and make a scene for the teacher?
Instead of rushing to be a substitute father for others, why not focus more on your own child?
Wait, whose parent are you anyway?
I know. It upsets you that I'm here as Casey's father, but I'm just doing Rachel a favor. I told you, we're just friends. Why won't you believe me?
Ask yourself, do you believe that? Just because you don't believe it doesn't mean it's not real. Milton and I have known each other so long, something would have happened by now. It's not too late to start now. How is she? What did you do to Zoe?
I barely pushed her, and she fell. Dummy.
Casey.
Casey, are you okay?
Are you all right? Casey. Milton, they're bullying us in our own home, and you're still taking their side? In your heart? What does Zoe mean to you?
Enough. Can you stop clinging to this? Look at you, you're no different from a shrew. Can't you be graceful like Rachel?
Graceful? Fine. I've already filed a lawsuit in our ways. I'll see if Rachel can stay graceful. On the day Casey goes to court,
I can't be bothered with you. Reflect on yourself at home for the next few days.
Rosalie, you still want to sue? Do you even know where the court is? Do you know which law to use to sue my son? On the trial date, we'll see then. Milton, since you can't protect your daughter, I'll protect her in my own way.
Stay here for now. It's close to the company. The surroundings are very convenient.
Thanks, senior brother.
No need to thank me. By the way, I've arranged interviews with top industry magazines. They all rushed to book interviews when they heard Rose was returning.
Good. Schedule them on the day of the trial.
Rosalie, are you sure you can win this case?
My goal isn't just to win. It's to put Casey behind bars.
Casey, what exactly happened between you and Zoe?
I wanted to see Zoe's piggy bank. She wouldn't show me, it fell and broke while we were tugging at it. That's what happened.
Milton, you don't doubt Casey, do you? Given our relationship, how could I let my child bully Zoe?
I know you didn't mean any harm, but Rosalie is fixated on this and insists on going to court.
For such a small matter, is it necessary?
I've ordered all the prominent lawyers in the city not to take this case. Don't worry. She won't win this lawsuit.
You're the most reliable one. Rosalie is just a powerless housewife. She's nothing without Milton. Why should I be afraid of her? Don't feel bad if I make your little wife cry in court later.
How could I? Go ahead and fight it. The title of Mrs. Joe has made her too comfortable these years. It's time she suffers a bit. What did you say? A lawyer has taken Rosalie's case? Impossible. I've already warned every lawyer in the city. No one would dare bypass me to take this case.
Honestly, Rosalie is just a housewife, no connections or education. How could she find a lawyer willing to help? Even if she did, it would be some nobody.
I see. It must be some third-rate lawyer trying to chase clout just to boost their own profile.
Very likely. After all, the title of Mrs. Joe still carries a lot of prestige.
Regarding the case of the Joe Group president's wife, it has entered legal proceedings and will be heard soon.
I'm not trying to talk behind her back, but Rosalie is being so disrespectful to you, insisting on suing regardless of the public impact, putting you on the spot.
So senior sister Rachel, don't hold back in court. It's good to teach her a lesson. Find out who the opposing lawyer is.
President Joe, we can't find any information on their lawyer.
Can't find it?
Not even a trace of info? As expected, just an insignificant lawyer.
President Joe, according to our information, your wife is suing the son of Miss Rachel next to you. Yet you are appearing in court with the defendant. What is the reason for this?
Heard you blocked capital city firms from this case, but the plaintiff has reportedly found a lawyer. Who do you think is challenging you?
It doesn't matter who it is. As you can see, in a case that's bound to lose, no experienced lawyer would take it.
Exactly. We're certain it's just some third-rate clout chaser.
Yeah, let's see this clout.
Looks like the opposing lawyer is here.
Hello, everyone. I am the lawyer for the plaintiff, Rosalie. I am the plaintiff's lawyer, Rosalie. Rosalie, stop joking around. How can you be a lawyer? Why are you wearing a robe?
Look at yourself right now. Take that robe off immediately.
What right do you have to order me around? Rosalie, putting on a robe doesn't make you professional. An ordinary person like you dares to fake being a lawyer? Wearing a robe doesn't make you a lawyer. Do you even know what a law license is?
Stop it, okay? Haven't you embarrassed yourself enough?
You think I'm joking? I'm seeking justice for my daughter.
Our daughter is fine. Why must you make this public? And now you're pretending to be a lawyer. Have you even considered my reputation or the group's?
Even now, all you care about is your own face and career. You're disappointing as always. Don't go yet. Why the rush? Are you afraid of being exposed as a fake lawyer?
A fake lawyer? Someone dares to fake being a lawyer at the court gates. How bold.
Right, impersonating a lawyer is a serious violation with severe consequences.
Hear that? Either apologize properly and get lost, or show your law license. Fine. Since you want to see it so badly, I'll satisfy you. Either apologize properly and get lost, or show your law license. Fine. Since you want to see it so badly, I'll satisfy you.
I know you're upset about me and senior sister Rachel, but you can't just impersonate a lawyer, change, and come home with me now.
Milton, we have nothing to do with each other now. You have no right to control me.
What do you mean by nothing to do with each other? I'm your husband. How can you say that?
Rosalie, I know you've been stuck in the kitchen, taking care of the house and kids all these years, and you want to be a successful, independent woman like me. You want to be the perfect mom in your child's eyes, but you should never have pretended to be a lawyer. What makes you think I'm faking it? To become a lawyer, you first need to pass the bar exam. That alone filters out countless people. It took me 3 tries to pass the exam back then. How could someone like you, who's never touched the law, possibly pass? You're from a common background with a common degree. It's impossible. A common background and degree? How do you know I've never touched the law? I can tell you some common sense. Under Article 246, if you keep slandering me that I'm not a lawyer, I have the right to file a lawsuit. In serious cases, it's punishable by up to 3 years in prison. How is that possible? How could you have a law license? Impossible. That's absolutely impossible.
When did you take the bar exam? Why didn't I know anything about it? You actually forged a license just to spite senior sister Rachel. Are you crazy? Do you know this is illegal?
Give me back the license. I'm warning you. Under the law on lawyers, seizing or damaging a license is illegal. You'd better return it immediately.
I'll tear it up to stop you from making a fool of yourself with a fake...
Don't you dare, Milton! Just wait and pay the price for your actions. Rosalie, there's a limit to your posturing. Using a fake license to deceive people is the illegal act. Besides, even if you were a real lawyer, so what? You'd just be a nobody with no name in the circle. Famous or not, I can still beat you. Stop bragging. Do you even know what a red circle firm or a top-tier firm is? Do you even know how many chapters the criminal law has? How many books have you read? Have you read the essential textbook clarifying the law? That was compiled by my idol, Rose. It even has her signature. Have you read it? Not only have I read it, but no one knows this book better than I do. Because I am Rose, the author of this book. You're Rose? That's the funniest joke I've heard all day. Who is Rose? She's not just my idol, she's the leading figure in our legal world, and you're just a housewife who knows nothing.
That's right. Rose didn't just write clarifying the law, making it an essential textbook for legal education. She also broke record after record in practice, becoming the only lawyer in the country with a 100% win rate.
Though she retired, her legend still lives on in the industry. Rosalie actually stole her identity. How despicable.
Rosalie, can you stop making a scene? Since I've known you, you've never touched anything legal. Stop embarrassing yourself, okay?
Yes, Rosalie, go home quickly. Laundry and cooking suit, you better. You can't handle things like memorizing laws. Stop pretending here. Not to mention that housewives deserve respect like anyone else. But as for memorizing legal articles, how do you know I can't? If you know clarifying the law, what's written on the first page? Clear the mist and return the law to its true image.
That's it. That's the sentence. It really is written on the frontispiece of Rose's book.
What's the title of Chapter 5? The Limits of Law. What's the title of Chapter 7? The Essence of Law.
She got them all right. Could she really be Rose?
Impossible. Absolutely impossible. It's just a coincidence. I know. Since this book came from your house, you must have flipped through and memorized it. You are definitely not Rose.
She's not Rose? Are you? Why is some random person barking here?
Senior brother.
It's Charles, partner at Gentry Law Firm. He doesn't take cases easily. To think he'd show up for Rosalie today, seems Rosalie is quite something.
Who are you?
Charles from Gentry Law Firm. I'm also Rosalie's senior brother.
Since when do you have a senior brother? Why didn't I know?
There's still a lot you don't know.
Since everyone is here, I announce Rosalie as Gentry's new partner.
Gentry made such a young lawyer a partner. Rosalie must be exceptional. Extraordinary?
I bet there's some shady business.
Look here, lady. You can eat whatever you want, but watch what you say.
No wonder Rosalie is so bold. She hooked up with Gentry's boss.
Rosalie, did he manipulate you into becoming like this?
Oh, I see. You saw Rose hasn't been around for 10 years, so you teamed up with Gentry to impersonate her. What a scheme.
Rosalie, don't keep going down the wrong path. You even found a man just to spite me.
Milton, watch your mouth. I have never deceived anyone. Still being stubborn. Just admit it, Rosalie. Better than being exposed.
Rose. Rose, I finally see you again. Can I take a photo with you?
Of course. What did you call her?
Rose.
How could Rosalie be Rose? She's just a housewife who cooks and cleans. She's never even studied law.
But she clearly is her. It was her encouragement that made me the ambitious lawyer I am today. I remember you signed this book for me.
Impossible. Absolutely impossible. Rosalie can't be her. Rose is a legal legend, not a clueless housewife.
I recall someone saying Rose was their idol. Lawyer Jones, if she's your idol, you should recognize Rosalie. Instead of knowing nothing, not even her face.
E?
Let me reintroduce the person here. 100% win rate. Legal legend. The Iron Rose. Rosalie.
Seeing is believing. The legendary Rose is so young and elegant.
Any plans for your comeback?
You've all been tricked. The three of them are scammers. Rosalie, you're crazy. Why impersonate Rose? She's a legal legend. Thanks for the praise and support, but having a fan like you is no honor. What did you say?
I, Charles, swore never to hit a woman. Don't make me break that rule.
Rosalie, don't you owe me an explanation?
There's nothing to explain. Because you never tried to know me.
What's with this scene at the court entrance? Oh, it's Rose. I look forward to your comeback performance.
Rosalie, so what if you're Rose? You haven't been in court for 10 years. You've been stuck in domestic life. You've long lost your litigation skills. I've stayed on the front lines. I won't lose. We'll see about that. Rosalie. To think you are the legendary Rose? But so what? This bullying case will be your end. Your 100% win rate is over. Everyone knows. Bullying evidence is hard to gather. You can't prove Casey bullied your daughter. As far as I know, no witnesses have come forward for you. How can you prove my son is guilty?
Auntie Hurst, do you know what Zoe usually does when she's scared? She loves to cry for her mom. She's a total little cutie.
I'll make you and your son pay the price. After today, I'll stop your evil for good. We'll see if you have what it takes. But I should thank you for the evidence you provided. Even if it doesn't convict him, it works as supporting evidence. What do you mean? Give it to me. Give it to me. Give me the phone. Give it to me.
What are you doing? The trial is about to begin. Plaintiff, defense, and defendant enter the court immediately. To maintain order and court solemnity, I'll read the rules. 1. Obey the court's direction and maintain order.
Why haven't they arrived yet?
They will definitely come.
Reading complete. Please welcome the presiding judge. All rise.
Court is now in session.
Your Honor, please wait a moment. Someone hasn't arrived yet. Rosalie, you've really been a housewife for too long. Did you return all your legal knowledge to your teachers? You think the court is your home? Making the whole court wait for you? Who do you think you are?
No one is allowed to disrupt the courtroom, regardless of the reason. I hope the plaintiff's lawyer understands this.
Your Honor, don't blame her. She's just been out of the legal world for too long and forgot the rules.
If the plaintiff continues to disrupt the trial, it will be seen as waiving the right to defense. The defense will win automatically.
Wait. Lawyer Hurst, we're here.
You finally made it. Your Honor, we can start the trial now.
This list should help you.
What's this?
Contact info for parents who lost school bullying cases in North Capital. If they appear, it'll expand the influence of Zoe's case. It'll also help them find hope and get closure
Hello, I'm lawyer Rosalie. I heard you sued for school bullying a year ago, but you lost the case. Are you interested in coming to see how bullies fall into hell?
Aren't these the losers from the bullying cases?
It's them. I remember now.
Lawyer Hurst called them here. The social impact of this case just exploded. Is this why Lawyer Hurst insisted on waiting for them?
Rosalie. So this was your little scheme, trying to pressure the judge through social influence.
Silence.
In the case of Zoe versus Casey regarding bullying, trial is now in session.
First plaintiff, please state the facts, grounds, and claims.
We request the defendant be charged with intentional injury. Second, we claim $1 million in damages for mental distress and medical expenses. Third, we demand a public apology from the defendant. Fourth, the defendant covers our legal fees.
Defense, please state the facts and grounds. And the litigation request.
We move to dismiss all the plaintiff's requests and demand compensation for the false accusations of $1 million.
Claims presented. Plaintiff, present your legal evidence.
My client Zoe will now describe the bullying process. Don't be afraid, Zoe. Just repeat what you told mommy at home.
When I was with my brother, when we played, he always made me do dangerous things. Like jumping from high places. If I didn't, he'd snap my wrist with the rubber band. It hurt.
This is impossible.
You did great. Now, can you tell me? Who do you mean by brother?
Zool, you're making me so sad.
How could Casey do that to Zoe?
Your Honor, members of the jury, based on my client's statement and her injuries, the defendant has threatened and harmed her many times. Therefore, our claims are well-founded.
Scars prove it's school bullying.
Who knows when she got those? There's no evidence.
Order. The defense may now present their case.
Your Honor, members of the jury, the plaintiff claims her injuries are from my client's bullying. Besides her words, what other evidence is there? How do you prove my client caused these injuries?
Does the plaintiff's lawyer have any evidence?
No. If a statement alone can convict someone, isn't that a joke? Your Honor, I hope you give my client a fair and just verdict. Don't let the law be used for personal vendettas.
Does the plaintiff's lawyer have anything to add?
No, don't worry. Mom will definitely get you justice. Rosalie. Oh, wait. It's Rose. Looks like I'm breaking your winning streak today. Your legend in the legal world ends here.
Who let you in?
I request a live broadcast of this trial, so those who make false accusations can see their fate.
The trial has reached a critical stage. Rose is at a disadvantage due to lack of evidence.
If she doesn't present evidence, she'll lose for sure. The difficulty she faces is common in bullying cases.
Is she going to lose again? My son also lost his case for lack of evidence.
I shouldn't have trusted this lawyer Hurst. She can't even win her own child's case. Yet, she talks about sending bullies to hell. A total waste of my time.
Order. Order. Plaintiff's lawyer, do you have any more evidence? Any proof of intentional injury? If not, I will deliver the verdict immediately.
Your Honor, just deliver the verdict. If she had proof, she would have shown it already.
Fine. I will now deliver the verdict.
Wait! I have no further proof of intentional harm, but I want to add a new charge. This charge, the defendant won't be able to deny it. I'm charging Casey with burglary and robbery. Rosalie, you really are a housewife for too long. You can't even get the charges right. Casey never committed any burglary. Where did this charge come from?
Has Rosalie really been out of the game too long? She can't even get the charges straight. This is about harm and school bullying, not some burglary and robbery.
I think so too. One was a housewife for 10 years. The other's a top lawyer. The defendant will definitely win this one.
This is nonsense. Casey would never do such things.
Milton, you haven't changed. Still as stubborn as ever. You never believed in her.
Order. Please maintain order in the court. Plaintiff's lawyer, I must warn you, if your filing lacks factual basis or legal grounds, it will be considered perjury. You could face criminal charges.
Your Honor, I am fully aware of my actions. The charge I'm adding is burglary and robbery. Does she really have evidence? Casey, did you actually do it?
No, I didn't do it.
Request granted.
So it was this. That counts as burglary?
This was just kids being kids. How can this be called burglary?
What you call kids. Being kids might be defined differently by the law.
Why didn't you tell me you forced Zoe to go home to get money? And you even hid that $500?
I don't know. Is this really serious?
Quiet. Defense attorney, please control your emotions. Plaintiff, please continue.
Yes, Your Honor. Surveillance shows Casey broke into Zoe's home. He stole 500 yuan. This is burglary and robbery. I move to charge him with burglary and battery and seek a sentence of over 10 years. What?
Is that even possible? Lawyer Hurst didn't lie to us. She's totally my idol. She's using this to punish the bully. But isn't it just kids playing around? Can it really be burglary? And over 10 years in prison. Isn't that too harsh?
Casey, entry, and theft are basically proven. The burglary charge stands. Rosalie is doing the right thing.
Mom, what do? I don't want to go to jail.
No, I can't just sit here. Your Honor, I suspect the opposing counsel and plaintiff conspired to set up cameras and lure Casey in. It's entrapment. Your Honor, I have another flash drive. It proves my client's home camera has always been there, not just for this case.
Motion granted.
Is that the defense lawyer and the father? What's their relationship?
This case is getting so messy. Drink it while it's hot.
Your Honor, I move to strike this evidence. It violates my privacy. Your Honor, the camera was in my client's home. The defense attorney was caught while entering. It's not a privacy violation.
Motion denied. Recess is now in session. The verdict will be read in 1 hour.
Casey, what's wrong? Your Honor, my client has had hypoglycemia since childhood. Severe attacks cause seizures and fainting. He's having an attack now.
I hereby declare adjournment. Trial will resume in 7 days.
Your Honor, I believe the defendant is stalling. We can't just adjourn.
Lawyer Hurst, if anything happens, who's responsible? Court dismissed.
Don't worry. And we'll deal with it as it comes.
Now, Rachel has only one way out, but that road will be her downfall.
How was it, Mom? How was my performance?
You were great. Perfect timing. Now I have time to prepare your appeal.
Do we still have a chance?
Of course. But there's one thing you must remember.
But...
No buts. During the hearing, stick to the story. Don't mess up. Milton, what are you doing here? We shouldn't meet right now.
I came to see how Casey is. He looks okay.
Casey is fine. But I feel bad for you and Zoe. I can't face you.
Senior sister Rachel, I know it hasn't been easy raising Casey alone. Oversights are inevitable. You're still a good kid if you fix your mistakes.
Do you really think so?
Of course. If Casey changes, he'll still be Uncle Joe's good boy.
I have a favor to ask. Can you sign a settlement letter? We'll handle this case as a settlement.
After all, Zoe was hurt too. And since Rosalie is handling the case now, it's hard for me to interfere.
I understand. You're a family after all.
I didn't mean that, senior sister.
Enough. Casey needs rest. You should leave now.
Then rest well, Casey. I'm leaving.
You're so weak. Trying to hit me? You need more practice. The water pipe is fixed. I won't stay.
There's nothing you can't hear. Milton and I have no secrets.
Rosalie, we aren't divorced yet. How can you be so close to another man?
Seems you haven't been home for days.
What do you mean?
Nothing. You'll see when you go home. Why are you really here?
I want you to be lenient in court. Give Casey a chance.
Milton, did you not see Zoe's injuries? Or see Casey robbing Zoe?
I know. Look, just give Casey one chance. He'll definitely change, if needed. I promise. Not to see senior sister again. We can live happily as a family. What are you laughing at?
Nothing. Just think you're cute. This fool doesn't know he signed the papers.
Both of you, get out. Out.
What's your relationship with Rosalie?
We're alumni now. As for the future, hard to say. What? So insecure? Scared just because a man is near Rosalie?
Boring.
Daddy is a dummy.
Sorry, Daddy.
I want to stay with Mommy and Daddy forever.
You'll see when you go home.
When did I sign a divorce agreement? When? Was it that time?
The number you dialed is busy.
The other party wants to settle. Do you want to consider it?
No. I am now Zoe's sole legal guardian. We're not settling. And I won't sign a settlement. Tell Rachel Jones and her son exactly that. Why are you here again?
I signed the papers while drunk. It doesn't count. You get the kid and I get nothing? I don't agree.
You don't have to. But the agreement is notarized and valid. If that's all, you can leave.
Why must we divorce? Weren't we a happy family?
Only you thought so. Did you ever care about us? Zoe is allergic to peanuts. Did you know? Where were you when Zoe had a 40-degree fever on a plane to see Rachel? Since you weren't there when it was hard, no need to stay together. Go find your senior sister. Zoe and I have our own lives.
I know I've done things wrong. But we're still a family. Don't joke about divorce.
I'm not joking. The divorce papers are signed. I only want the child, nothing else. We're even now.
Rosalie, is it you who's back? I miss you so much. You've forgiven me, right?
Yes. I'm back. Are you happy?
I am. I hope you'll never leave me. Rosalie. How is it you? Senior sister, why are you here? Where's Rosalie?
Who's Rosalie? There is no Rosalie, only me.
Senior sister, I didn't mean to. I had a bit too much to drink last night.
It's okay. I know. You men are all like this. Forget everything once it's over.
It's really not like that, senior sister. I really thought Rosalie was back.
Milton, since you're divorced, how about we just get together?
Senior sister, I really didn't mean it. We shouldn't have done this. I'm sorry. If I gave you the wrong idea before, it's my fault. Now I only have Rosalie in my heart.
Just kidding. We're buddies. Being friends occasionally isn't a bad idea. Better than looking elsewhere. Since we know each other well.
Senior sister, don't say that. I'm sorry. It's all my fault. I'll give you any compensation you want. Then I want a letter of forgiveness from Rosalie. With it, even if I lose the case, Casey can get probation. That's a bit difficult. Are you struggling? Then forget it, but you know I'm quite outspoken. In case I let slip what happened last night to Rosalie, it'll be hard to win her back then. Fine, I promise you. What a fool. Actually, nothing happened last night. A bath towel was enough to trigger your imagination.
Red roses for you. I know they're your favorite.
Surprise.
Mom's favorite is red roses, not tulips. I remember it all. Daddy, why do you still not remember?
Thanks, senior brother. You still remember my preference.
Uncle Lucas, let's go. Dr. Auntie, she's been waiting for a long time.
Dr. Zane, how is Zoe's psychological state now?
Don't worry. The child is now isolated from the source of harm. Her overall psychological state has improved a lot. With regular follow-ups, she'll recover soon.
Thank you, doctor.
You're welcome. But the child is at a critical moment of recovery. You must protect the child's mental health. Don't let the child get hurt again.
Okay, we'll be careful.
You can rest easy. Now, once Casey and Rachel are put away after the trial in 7 days, Zoo will be even happier.
Let go of your hand.
You can't beat me.
Enough. Zoe is still here.
I have something to tell you.
What are you doing? Say what you have to say. I don't want to leave Zoe alone for too long. Are you done? I'm leaving if you have nothing to say.
Wait. Can you sign a letter of forgiveness for Casey?
What did you say? What did you say? You want me to sign for the person who hurt Zoe? Did Rachel send you?
No, it's my own idea. I know Casey hurt Zoe, but he's still a child. Can you give him another chance?
We both know Casey is already 14. He can be held responsible for his actions. As a lawyer, I can't let a bad person escape. Even as a mother, I can't forgive someone who hurt Zoe.
Can't you reconsider? If you sign the settlement, Rachel and I will agree to any condition.
And you said Rachel didn't send you, so you can represent each other now?
That's not what I meant.
Enough. What your relationship is with her is none of my business. Go back and tell Rachel I won't sign it. If you're so brave, see me in court.
Well, What did Milton want with you?
He asked me to sign a settlement for Casey. I suspect he's lost his mind.
So, you can curse too. I thought the glamorous lawyer Hurst was always so serious, but Milton hasn't lost his mind. He's just being used. So, you can curse too. I thought the glamorous lawyer Hurst was always so serious, but Milton hasn't lost his mind. He's just being used. Maybe that's the real reason Milton asked for the settlement.
You? What do you mean? Milton and Rachel have slept together, so they're on the same side now.
Even though Milton is a bit of a jerk, I think his relationship with Rachel is just senior and junior colleagues. He must have fallen into Rachel's trap.
I thought you'd kick him while he's down. I didn't expect you to speak well of Milton.
I'm not that petty. I'm above kicking someone while they're down. I can beat him fair and square.
Beat him in what?
Winning your heart.
Senior, I just got out of a failed marriage. I'm exhausted from Zoe's lawsuit. I'm not looking for a relationship right now.
True, I do want to pursue you, but I know how you feel right now. So I'll wait until you've settled everything. How's that? Pretty cool, right?
Senior, I just got out of a failed marriage. I'm exhausted from Zoe's lawsuit. I'm not looking for a relationship right now.
True, I do want to pursue you, but I know how you feel right now. So I'll wait until you've settled everything. How's that? Pretty cool, right?
Okay, I get it. I'll handle it myself.
What are you going to do? Rachel, don't go harassing Rosalie.
Senior, take Zoe home first. I'll be back soon. Are you anxious because Milton couldn't talk me into signing? What will it take for you to let us go?
Auntie Hurst, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have hurt Zoe. I feel guilty for the trauma I caused her. I hope you can give me another chance. I'll definitely change my ways.
Enough. You two can stop acting. Is this fun for you?
Don't push your luck, the one named Hurst. Be smart and sign the settlement now.
Let me go. Let me go.
I swore not to hit women and children. Don't force me to slap you.
See that car? There's a dash cam inside. Even if you force me to sign, the dash cam will prove I was coerced. The signature will be invalid. Fine, you win. Rosalie. We'll see each other in court. Rachel, I've handled more cases than you've ever read. You'd better not play tricks with me, or I'll send you in too. We'll see who wins. Let's go.
Are you okay? Do you need me to get you a couple of bodyguards?
No need. The trial is about to start. Everything will be settled.
The verdict will be out today. Do you think the outcome will be in your favor?
The last verdict was delayed because the defendant fell ill. Are you afraid of any unexpected turns? The last verdict was delayed because the defendant fell ill. Are you afraid of any unexpected turns?
I believe the law is fair. The law will never yield to lawlessness.
During the last trial, things were looking bad for your side. Have you collected more evidence for the defense in the past 7 days?
Just like lawyer Hurst, I believe the law is fair. But today's outcome will definitely surprise everyone. Stay tuned.
Trial begins. First, does either side have new evidence to submit?
Not at the moment. I have evidence that can overturn the entire trial. Please review this, presiding judge.
Motion granted.
As you can see, this is a birth certificate. It proves my client's date of birth. At the time of the crime, my client Casey was under 14 underage, so he cannot be held liable.
He gets off just for being a few days underage?
Even 1 day short matters. That's terrible.
As you can see, this is a birth certificate. It proves my client's date of birth. At the time of the crime, my client Casey was under 14, so he cannot be held liable.
He gets off just for being a few days underage?
Even 1 day short matters. That's terrible.
Order in the court. Sit down.
Thank you for accepting the mediation. Give Casey another chance. Today is also his 14th birthday.
Senior sister clearly said it was Casey's birthday that day. Then what's with this birth certificate?
You notice something's wrong with Rachel's evidence too?
What? You knew all along that Rachel would forge evidence?
Rosalie, you tried so hard to put my son in jail, but you're still one step behind. It's hard to say who's really one step behind. Presiding judge, Rachel was at St. Mary's Hospital bribing an obstetrician for $500,000 to issue a fake birth certificate for Casey. That's the one in your hand. And this is the birth record from St. Mary's Hospital. It proves the birth certificate Rachel submitted is a forgery. Plus, I have a witness who can prove that Casey has already passed his 14th birthday. Calm down. She might be bluffing us.
Forging evidence is a major crime.
If someone can prove the defendant is over 14, the defense lawyer is guilty of perjury. A lawyer might actually get locked up this time.
I admit I was a bit too hard on Rose at first.
Plaintiff's witness. Number 1, please take the stand.
Rosalie, where is this witness of yours? Fooling me is one thing, but lying to the judge is contempt of court.
Milton, what are you waiting for? This is the chance Rosalie is giving you.
I know that. It's just that the witness isn't ready to appear yet. Even if you don't show, I have other evidence to convict him. But if you have a conscience, you should know, this is your best chance for redemption.
Counsel for the plaintiff. Have you actually convinced the witness to testify? The court is no place for games.
You still don't plan to step forward?
Counsel, I'll give you 3 more seconds. If no witness appears within these 3 seconds, I will charge you with contempt of court. 3. Fall.
Milton, you. Have you lost your mind? Think carefully before you speak. This is my first witness. Milton.
Daddy.
I object. The witness and the plaintiff are related. The testimony is inadmissible. Presiding judge. First, the witness Milton has already divorced me, and the child's custody belongs to me. Second, even if the witness is related to the plaintiff, as long as there is supporting evidence, the witness's testimony can be accepted.
Objection overruled.
Witness Milton Joe, where were you at 7 p.m. on the 1st of this month?
I was at Treasure Pavilion for a class reunion.
Is anyone in this court who attended that party?
Yes. Defense attorney Rachel Jones is my senior from university. And defendant Casey Jones.
As far as I know, the party had another purpose.
That day was also someone's birthday party.
Who was it?
It was defendant Casey Jones's 14th birthday party.
That is to say, Casey's 14th birthday was November 1st. He committed the robbery on November 10th. His birthday had already passed. He can be held legally responsible.
Also, this proves Rachel, as the defense attorney, did fabricate evidence. This carries legal consequences.
Your Honor, this is a conspiracy. It's Milton and Rosalie. A conspiracy to frame my client. Your Honor. Defense counsel, this is slander.
Defense counsel, watch your words and attitude. If there's nothing else, I'll deliver the verdict. Zoe versus Casey for assault and aggravated robbery.
All rise.
Any final statements from both sides?
No.
Now reading the verdict, the facts of Casey Jones's crimes are conclusive. Combined punishment for multiple crimes. Sentenced to 3 years in prison. And pay Zoe 1 million yuan in damages and medical fees. And must pay the plaintiff's legal fees. Adjourn!
Mom, I don't want to. I just took a few hundred yuan from her and bullied her a few times.
Son. Mom will find a way to save you. Behave yourself in there. Your Honor, I'd like to file an additional lawsuit. I'm suing Rachel for contempt and perjury.
Another lawsuit? Rosalie is determined to send the opposing lawyer to jail.
Application granted.
I'd like to call my witness to the stand. Please introduce yourself.
I'm the Jones family doctor, surnamed Zane.
Dr. Zane, does Casey have a history of hypoglycemia?
No. According to Casey's physical exam, He's in good health, no hypoglycemia history. The trial symptoms look artificially induced.
You're lying. This is slander. Did Rosalie pay you to frame us?
Defense counsel, please remain silent. Watch your attitude, or I will cite you for contempt of court.
Per regulations, I believe Casey faked illness, causing the trial to be interrupted. Should be charged with disrupting court order. Also, Rachel falsified documents to help Casey escape punishment. This also seriously violates the regulations.
Now, reading the verdict, Rachel's contempt and perjury are proven beyond doubt. For multiple offenses, her license to practice law is revoked, and she is banned from the legal profession for life and shall bear the plaintiff's legal costs. Adjourned.
Simply brilliant. Rose showed us an absolutely brilliant court debate. This is what a role model in the legal world looks like.
Lawyer Hurst, your case really helped us vent our frustrations. You've given us hope.
Yes, Lawyer Hurst. Thank you so much. Let's witness the fate of bullies together.
This is just my duty as a legal professional. I can provide free legal aid for school bullying cases. If you guys need it.
We do. We really do.
Lawyer Hurst, you're our savior.
Lawyer Hurst. Lawyer Hurst. Lawyer Hurst. This will be a classic case in national history. Do you have anything to share regarding this?
I'll say it again. The law will not yield to lawlessness, even if it's a minor evil on the edge of the law. But evil is evil, no matter the size.
Lawyer Hurst, will you focus on school bullying cases from now on?
Little Zoe, how are you feeling after everything? Will you still be afraid to be with kids your age? Little Zoe.
Sorry, the child needs some rest. Regarding future plans for the case, Lawyer Hurst will issue a statement through Gentry Law Firm. Please let us through.
Rosalie, I know I've made so many mistakes. I don't expect your immediate forgiveness, but can you give me a chance to make amends? For Zoe's parent meetings in the future and her follow-up checkups, I want to be there.
Mr. Joe, the divorce agreement is already in effect. Rosalie and Zoe's lives are none of your business now.
I'm Zoe's father. That's my right.
Milton, if you want to make it up to Zoe, I won't stop you. But the pace should be decided by Zoe. If she wants to see you, you can come. If she doesn't, don't force it. Zoo. Go ahead if you want to talk to Daddy.
Daddy.
Daddy was wrong. I shouldn't have treated you and Mommy like that. Rosalie, I'm sorry. I'm guilty. I lacked boundaries with others and neglected you and Zoe. I ignored how much you cared for me.
If you're truly sorry, you should make it up to Zoe.
I'll spend my life repenting and taking care of Zoe, because for you, I can't go back anymore. Rachel and I.
Actually, nothing happened between you and Rachel that night. Your house has cameras. We all saw it. She tricked you, you idiot.
What? Is that true?
If I wasn't afraid you were still in the dark and being used by Rachel, I wouldn't have bothered telling you. Now, there's another suitor for Rosalie.
Senior brother, not again. I said romance is the least important thing to me right now. Who is it?
Sorry. Did I scare you?
What are you doing with such a big bag?
Guess what? I brought...
It's a telescope.
Didn't the doctor say to find some hobbies? I asked a friend to buy this specially. The weather is good tomorrow. Let's go stargazing in the suburbs.
Really? That's awesome.
Rosalie, Rachel is up to something new. After her license was revoked, she's telling everyone you're suppressing her. She's even posting long articles to smear you online.
I'd like to see what else she can pull.
Why are you still visiting me? You're the one who ruined me. If you hadn't made me fake my age, I wouldn't have such a long sentence.
Mom did it for your own good. I didn't want you to go to jail.
For my own good? You just wanted to save your own ridiculous pride. You only ever cared about your career and reputation. You don't care about me at all. I never want to see you again.
Rosalie, I'm not letting this go. I'll make you pay for this.
Good morning. I'll drive you two to work and school.
Had breakfast? Coffee or soy milk? Panini or dough sticks?
Get in my car. I have Zoe's favorite doll in the car.
Really? Thanks, Dad.
Whatever you like from now on, Daddy will buy it for you.
Zoe, you like Nick and Judy? Come with Uncle Lucas. Uncle Lucas will take you to Disney. To see the real ones?
Really? Mommy, I want to see Judy and Nick.
Sorry, you two. I just bought a car too, and I've already had breakfast, so don't bother.
Charles, I know you like Rosalie, but we were married for 10 years. A decade of marriage means something. Our chances of remarrying are higher than you two getting together.
If you were so sure Rosalie would remarry you, would you need to suck up to her this early?
You!
We're competing fairly now. 50-50. Got it?
Don't push me away. Casey is in jail. I only have you.
Senior sister, I'm sorry. It's my fault. I mistook admiration for love. I thought I liked you all these years. But I didn't. I fell for Rosalie long ago. She's the only one I love.
No way. You love me. Not that woman, Rosalie.
Sorry, senior sister. If my behavior back then misled you, I sincerely apologize. I'm willing to make amends in any way possible. Except for love. If hitting me makes you feel better, slap me as much as you want.
Mommy, I see Jupiter. It's so bright. Uncle Lucas's telescope. I love it.
Glad you like it. Rachel. Is this how you get revenge? That's pathetic.
You saw it? Ignore her. This baseless smear, professionals see right through it. It won't hurt your reputation.
I don't care what colleagues think. I'm worried this bad press will affect the firm.
Mommy, Uncle Lucas said, stars see everything bad people do. The stars will punish her. Auntie Jones will be punished for being bad.
I'm here. I won't let her affect you. And Zoe...
Who is it?
No one, Vrondor.
Rosalie. Rosalie, are you home? Are you okay? I saw Rachel's post online. Don't take it to heart. I've had my PR team handle it. We'll bury the bad news soon. It won't affect you and Zoe.
I know.
Mr. Joe, Rosalie is now a partner at Gentry Law Firm. The firm has its own PR and crisis team. We can handle this. No need to worry yourself.
Thank you both for the kindness, but I want to handle this myself.
Spoken like our lawyer Hurst. Tough and direct.
Suck up. But Rosalie, you're much more decisive than before.
You're no better yourself.
That's enough, you two.
Right. There are still some of Zoe's clothes and toys at home. You left in such a hurry. They were left behind. I'm free tomorrow. Do you want to come pick them up?
Rosalie is busy tomorrow. She has a community charity event.
Then the day after? I'm free the day after, too.
Rosalie has to appear in court then. No time either.
I'm asking Rosalie. Why are you answering for her?
As a law firm partner, I'm speaking for Rosalie.
Mommy, my Ultraman is still at home. Please get it back for me. Please, please.
All right then. Tomorrow morning then.
Okay. I'll wait for you at home tomorrow. Be there or be square.
I still have something to say to Rosalie. Just go. Why are you pushing me?
It's late. Rosalie and Zoo need to rest. Talk about it tomorrow.
Mommy, Daddy and Uncle Lucas are both chasing you. Who do you like more?
You little rascal.
I'm 7 already. I'm a big girl. So who does Mommy like more?
Well, that depends on their behavior. Milton. Did he change the password?
For you, the rose of my heart forever.
Oh, I'm just here for Zoe's things. I'll leave right after. No need for such a grand gesture. Is this for me too?
Everything today is prepared for you. All for you. These are your favorites, Black Forest cake, and your favorite medium rare ribeye steak. The song is your favorite too.
Thanks. Well, forget the meal. I'm busy at noon. I'll leave after getting the things.
Wait. Rosalie, are you not even willing to eat with me? For you, I kicked out Rachel, changed the door code, and prepared your favorite food. Won't you give me a chance? I really know I was wrong.
Milton, you still don't understand what love is. Everything you're doing is for your own redemption. You're not really considering my feelings. If you really loved me, you should look at it from my perspective. Instead of forcing things on me.
Is Charles's way love?
You still don't get it. We'll talk when you figure it out. I knew it was you attracting Milton. That's why he won't accept me. Just you wait. Ready, little warrior? We're camping out tonight.
Ready? I can't wait. Let's go.
Slow down. Slow down. See those 7 stars? They look like a spoon. That's the Big Dipper. Legend says there was a beautiful fairy. She turned into this brightest star to watch over us. Charles? Milton? Ugh, so annoying. Stop thinking about it. I forgot the beer when I came out with Zoe. The shop over there should have some. Graham, you jerk! Just die already. Charles Milton. What are you doing here?
Off, off, off.
Rosalie, I need a cold compress for my head, too.
Here, hold it yourself. No. Why were you following me secretly? Camping isn't some shameful thing.
Don't you hate it when people force things on you? You're out camping with Zoe. I was worried, so I had to follow you secretly.
You were there when I went to Milton Joe's home to get things.
Caught you.
You still don't get it. Let's talk after you figure it out.
Off. I won't do it again.
I thought Milton was childish enough, but you're even worse. Charles, I'm telling you once more seriously, I'm not in the mood for another relationship. I just want to do my job and take care of Zoe. That's all. Do you understand?
I understand, so I'll never force anything you dislike on you. Let everything happen naturally.
I, Milton, also swear never to force you to do anything you don't like, never to force anything you dislike on you. Just let it be.
You're stealing my lines.
Then why were you eavesdropping on Rosalie and me?
Who knows? If you had bad intentions, of course I had to follow.
I think you're the one with bad intentions.
I'm ignoring both of you. Apply the compress yourselves. I'm going to buy beer.
The two of us are just the absolute best. Who are they?
They say they run this area and want an overnight fee.
Overnight fee? But I remember we already paid all the camping fees for this site.
I say you pay, so you pay.
He.
What they collected is different from ours.
You.
Stop the nonsense. Hand over the money now. Hurry up.
Are you going to let me speak?
Boss, after you.
Look, we have our own code. Today, we only want 5,000 inches cash. We won't take a cent more.
Who carries cash nowadays?
That's right, boss.
Then, choose one of them to go get the money. The other stays as our hostage. If you're not back in half an hour, he's in trouble.
This.
You have 10 seconds to choose. Don't test my patience. Then, Nia 8.
Rosalie, I won't blame you, no matter who you pick. I respect your choice.
7.
Since he said that, Rosalie, pick me. Pick me.
6. 5.
Hey, I've seen shameless people, but never one as shameless as you. Pushing your luck. You know?
I didn't force you. You're the one who said you respect Rosalie's choice. What's wrong with me looking out for myself?
Unbelievable. You know?
Well, I'll show you today.
Four.
You really need a lesson.
You need a lesson. Your whole family does.
Enough, you two.
You really need a lesson.
All right. Stop fighting, you two.
Boss, why are they fighting with each other?
This isn't right.
Someone like you.
Boss, they're faking it. They're trying to distract us.
I can see that. No kidding.
Robbing people instead of doing something good? Do you know who you're robbing?
2 lawyers and a CEO? They'll put you away in no time. You'll rot in prison.
Mr., Miss, please, give us a break. This really is our first robbery.
Right, the very first time.
You ran into us on your first try? You've really messed with the wrong people.
To think, the first time we're in sync is with you. How disgusting.
You think I like it? Haha. Fair competition.
Are you two drunk? So creepy.
It's handled.
I've already called the authorities. They'll come and take them away. Then the three of us will just give a statement.
Have mercy, miss.
Who are you calling Big Sis?
Miss.
Just call me Lawyer Hurst. I've already spoken to the inspector. This counts as attempted robbery. I'll sign a settlement letter, so you won't have to go to jail.
Thank you, Lawyer Hurst.
But promise me you'll never do anything bad again.
We promise. We'll never do it again.
After months of therapy, little Zoe has fully recovered. Your support and care played a huge role.
That's great. Thank you, doctor. Thank you for taking such good care of Zoe.
You'll still need to keep an eye on her mental state, but there shouldn't be any major issues.
Okay, doctor. We definitely will. Let's go with this one. Today is Zoe's birthday. You two should come along.
These egg tarts are fresh. Zoe will definitely love them.
Whole grain food is more nutritious. Zoe is growing. She should eat more of this.
I remember Rosalie loves red beans.
Nonsense. Rosalie obviously loves pineapple.
That's enough, you two. Childish.
My hand.
Shoot, I used sugar instead of salt.
You guys should just wait outside. If you keep helping, we won't have dinner.
Do you think Rosalie will like the shrimp I bought?
She'll definitely like my cod. I picked it out carefully.
Dinner's almost ready. Which one of you will pick Zoe up from school?
We'll both go.
Hello, what's wrong? Did you pick up Zoe?
Rosalie, something's wrong. Zoe has been taken away.
What?
I just came to pick up Zoe. The teacher said she was picked up by a woman claiming to be your friend.
She said she was Lawyer Hurst's best friend and knew Sue's nickname, so I...
Did Zoe say anything?
She seemed hesitant, but the woman said you were busy. So she let the woman take her and left.
I'll check the school and nearby surveillance footage immediately. Don't panic. Zoo will be fine.
It's Rachel. It must be Hare. She's trying to get revenge.
It's my fault. If only I'd come earlier to pick up Zoe.
Now is not the time for blame. Finding her is what matters.
Don't worry. I've asked a friend for help. To track the vehicle information. We're tracking the location now. We should find her soon. Don't worry. Rachel is desperate now. She won't dare hurt Sue. She just wants to use her as leverage against you. Zoe isn't her main target.
You're a mean lady. The bad auntie my mommy defeated. My mommy will definitely come save me.
Your mommy? I bet she's frantic with worry right now. Come on. Tell her to drop all charges against me and give me another $1 million, or else I'll...
I won't call... You did bad things and should be punished.
What's this? What is this?
My mom said I must protect myself from bad people and keep the evidence. I recorded everything you said. You can't get away now. says evidence puts bad people away. Don't try to snatch it.
You little brat lecturing me? Who do you think you are? Run! You think you can escape?
Stay back. Stay back or I'll fight back.
If I can't handle your mother, I can surely handle a brat like you. You dare hurt me? I'll make you regret this. Hello, it's May. Rachel, I knew you kidnapped Zoe. Where are you now? Just name your terms.
Mommy!
Zoe, are you okay? Rachel, don't touch her. Come at me. Of course, I'm coming for you. Rosalie, weren't you so arrogant? Rose has never lost a case. Even Milton wants to win you back now. Is there any point in saying this now? What do you want? Like this. Prepare 5 million for me. Come to the abandoned warehouse, north of Capital City, tomorrow at 1 p.m. I'll release your daughter once the money is received. But if you dare report it, don't blame me for being ruthless. Hello? Hello? Zuzu?
Rachel is such a venomous woman. How did I not see her cruel heart before? Actually targeting a child. Truly shameless.
Now is not the time for self-blame. The important thing is to find Zoe's location and arrange for the ransom tomorrow.
I'll go alone tomorrow. Don't follow me, or she might really hurt Zoe.
Too dangerous alone. Rachel's gone mad.
Milton is right. Regardless, you can't face Rachel alone.
Okay. Zoe will be so happy to know so many people care about her.
I'll prepare the ransom. I'll have my secretary bring the money. We'll go together tomorrow.
Here, have some coffee. You two can't keep staying up like this. It's my fault. Zoe was dragged into this prection adder and take. I'm such an incompetent mother.
I'm an incompetent father too. I actually sided with Casey and Rachel before, making Zoe suffer so much.
I'm not a good enough uncle either. You knew Rachel was malicious but didn't protect Zoe. Now she's gone.
That's enough. This isn't a blame game session. I'll bring Zoe back safely tomorrow.
We will bring Zoe back together. I'm really getting old. Why am I struggling to stay up past midnight?
Me too. Why does everything feel like it's spinning?
You two get some sleep. When you wake up, I'll have brought Zoe back.
You put sleeping pills in the coffee?
You're going to face Rachel alone.
I know. You have 2 men by your side. But you must come alone, or else I'll kill the hostage.
You can't go alone. Rachel won't let you off.
Zoe will thank both of you. Suzu.
Mommy, I'm here.
You finally came, my Rose. Rachel, you're breaking your word. You said you wouldn't hurt Zoe if I paid the ransom. Don't blame me. Your daughter insisted on escaping. I'm injured too. I've brought the ransom. Can you let her go now? Is that so? Did I say that? But I'm a kidnapper. Now, tie your own feet with that rope. Will you do it? What are you planning? This smooth little face. If it gets cut. I wonder if it'll leave a scar. Fine, I'll do it. don't touch hair. So much nonsense. My patience is limited. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. See the phone over there? Open it. Pick up the A4 paper. Start the live stream. Then read this out. Even if I read what you wrote on stream, do you think everyone will believe you're innocent? Are you reading it or not? Don't test my patience. You know I'm a woman of my word and decisive. Fine, I'll read. Rosalie, stop at nothing to get my way. I framed lawyer Rachel, getting her license revoked, and caused irreparable damage to her reputation. Hereby, I offer my sincere apologies to lawyer Rachel.
So Rosalie really did frame Rachel.
No way. Rachel forging evidence was a solid fact.
Hello, what's up?
Lawyer Lucas, did you see Lawyer Hurst's live stream?
What live stream?
Jealousy has disfigured me and made me insane.
Rosalie keeps looking off camera. Is Rachel there? Using Zoe to threaten her into saying this.
It must be. No, we have to save them. Or, I fear Rachel will do something even more insane.
I've done everything you asked. Can you let my daughter go now? Haha, your child is a child, but my child is not. 3 years. 3 years. He got what he deserved. Rachel, it was never anyone else's fault. You used any means to win cases, forged birth certificates, even incited criminal acts. You caused your own failure. No, that's not it. I had a bright future. You ruined everything. It's all your fault.
Stop.
Why are you here? Who let you in? Didn't I tell you to come alone? I didn't ask Milton to come. I came on my own.
Rachel, let my daughter go. Take me instead.
Milton, you heartbreaker. You clearly loved me and Casey. Why did you change? Casey and I gave you everything, but you turned around to love Rosalie and Zoe.
Senior sister Rachel, stop. Abduction means 10 plus years in prison. Plus your bribery and forgery. You'll face a heavy combined sentence. We'll only keep you locked up longer. Putting down the weapon is your only way out.
I'm not turning back. It's all Rosalie's fault. I could have been a top lawyer, giving my son the best life. Now it's all gone.
If you release Zoe and don't hurt her, Rosalie and I can sign a settlement and not press charges. Okay?
Really? No charges?
Mommy, I'm so scared, but I remembered what you said. I recorded everything she said.
Rosalie, I won't let you off. Even as a ghost, I'll haunt you.
Mommy, I'm okay, don't cry. I'll get the door. Uncle Lucas, Dad, you're just in time. Dinner's almost ready.
Here's your late birthday gift. Model tank.
Dad got you a gift too, a set of Ultraman. Do you like it?
Wow, I love the gifts from Dad and Uncle Lucas. Thanks, Dad and Uncle Lucas.
You're here. Let's eat.
Happy birthday to you.
Make a wish now.
I wish Mom can find someone who truly loves and cares for her.
Good girl. You're trying to embarrass me.
Mom, have you chosen yet? Is it Uncle Lucas or Dad?
Don't you think things are fine just the way they are?
Wow, you're a woman after all.
Little rascal, what do you know about women? But I haven't made a final decision yet. Let's leave it all to time. Okay. Sorry, baby. Let Uncle Lucas and Dad spend your birthday with you. Mom has to go be a legal pro now.